that I didn't mention, it's measured. So what we're seeing, you know, with this is going to be how fast his brain's processing in milliseconds. So while they are all doing games, they're playing games, but what we're doing is we're trying to figure out how fast can their brain process things in milliseconds. So 1,000 milliseconds is 1 full second. Now we're processing, he's at a half of a second what he's processing. As he gets faster, as he gets it more correct, the exposure goes down. Now we're looking at the milliseconds in which he's able to process. We write all this down, now we create a log so kids know where they are. The goal is 32 milliseconds. And that's on the hardest one. This is going to be easier, and we'll train them to that, and it'll get harder. But reaction is part of it. We'll play games. This is one, we play games, it's going to have shapes. It's going to have numbers. Those are reaction. You know, find the green 3. They got to react to it, but they're seeing all kinds of different shapes, colors, because you have to block everything out to be able to focus.
Right.
The reaction balls that we use over there, they light up different colors. A different color represents a different hand advantage.
Wow.
So if it's, you know, for example, if it's off the wall, it's green, they catch with the right hand. Blue is left hand, red's both hands. And we have different places that they place the ball on the wall. Whenever they're throwing it to each other, this is a simple one, but what's going to end up happening is there's going to be 3 in a triangle. Each one of them has the ball. They throw it, they got to see one coming this way. They got to recognize not only what color it is, they'll catch it in the right hand, they've also got to throw accurately to the other person so they can
Based
receive
on the other color?
Yeah, so,
oh my goodness.
so it's going to keep going back, you know, that way, and they process it that way. Do a lot of balance drills. What you don't see is we're going to be looking at our gait and our running. We're going to be able to look at asymmetries and symmetries between the body. So if somebody's running and they want to get faster, for example, we're going to be able to see the force that's being produced from each leg. So if one's being produced more than the other, we're going to be able to train that to make sure that they're symmetrical, and they can. Then we train correctly to make them faster. If one's pushing off over the other, they're never going to reach their full potential. We've got on our treadmill, we're going to have a gait lab. So with the gait lab, they're going to be able to see which foot's actually lifting higher, longer, which one's giving more force, and we're going to make sure we can equal those out. So we're going to be doing a lot of balance drills. Balance is huge in everything we do. So we're going to be doing a lot of balance drills, training. We're going to look at foot angles. We're going to be able to tell them if the shoes that they're wearing are correct for them, if they're not. So these are all part of the program that we're going to be developing. We're going to be doing.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.